Hi there, it's Lori Christos from Madonna and Child Jewelry. It's Saturday night and I'm just coming back from a day flea marketing. I live in the suburbs of Chicago, so we went to Gray's Lake Flea Market, which is up north, and it was gorgeous out and saw the leaves changing. And between aisle 1 and 3, I ran out of money, so I'm like, let's not go to the rest of the aisles. Please don't tempt me with anything more, and we skedaddled out. But on the way out, I found a treasure, a lifetime, and I'm sitting on it. So I can tell you about it, but I was like, oh, off of jewelry once I scored this thing. After we went flea marketing, we went to go eat, and then it's this little town, Long Grove. It's super cute, and my brother and my boyfriend went and got cigars, and while they were puffing away, I was asking, what do you guys do with these, adorable boxes? And they're like, throw them out. They're by the front door. Help yourself. So I scored a few, and they're just got the most beautiful labels with all the colors. And I was so excited because I use them to put my jewelry findings or chains or, and so I was so excited. This one is just my favorite. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. So I can stack them to the ceiling with stuff. As you see, I'm a stacker and a layerer all the way around. This one has my haul in it. I couldn't wait. In the car, I started sorting it out in my little cigar box. I'm just like a little kid with my treasure box. So one of the first things I found, which I just never saw something like this before, but it's the cutest vintage, really looks antique-y, brass pendant, and it's got a wheel. And the wheel moves, and these little charms, one is a tassel, and one is just like a bauble with multicolored stones and little seed pearls, and it's two-sided, so it's gorgeous on both sides. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's adorable. And I came home and basically was looking like, what can I put it on, because it's so special. And I'm the rosary bead queen. Even if you're not religious, you can make a gorgeous necklace out of rosary beads. So I, of course, had a pair of brass ones, and I had already put a cross on it. So I'm going to pull it off, and I'm going to hang this from it. And I think I'm going to love it. I think it's going to be a beauty, a one-of-a-kinder, a treasure for my treasure box. So love, love, love. I get excited about pretty much every single piece I buy. This one came from the same dealer, and I had to pay up, but I think you can see why. And again, it's like a brassy tone, or that could just be a gold tone that has an aged patina of burnished gold. It's an amazing bracelet that has, the snap clasp. Look at this thing. So it's got coral, onyx, carnelian, turquoise, I'm not sure maybe what one of these is, but it looks like lapis. It's made to die, smooth as butter. Look at this, smooth as butter and drop dead gorgeous. So I will have to contemplate letting this go, and I'm definitely going to bring it to my jewelry show. I paid up, and I will put it there. I like to have pieces, even if I think I want to keep my pieces, I put them there. Beautiful pieces just to bring a draw to your, booth. And I know that there's a lot of vintage jewelry sellers at, vendors at these shows. So I'm going to have a beautiful, humongous Florentine box of my estate pieces. And this is going to go in there. And then I can show the person that likes this necklace I made. And that's how the wheel goes around. So this is to die. If you love it or have any questions, there's an email address. Just contact me. Okay, I'm starting to get in. I mean, I've always liked sterling, obviously, but because I design jewelry, it's hard for me to just buy something and leave it as is. And sterling, there's a lot that, you're not going to take something super expensive that's sterling with stones, and then you're not going to tear it apart and remake it. There's not a lot of pieces I would do that, but I would do that for this. I'm really not personally, a lariat person, but this thing was a fluke. It was sitting outside, not on a junk table, but surprisingly, I don't think they knew what they had, but it's tested, and it's sterling turquoise and coral. I love that combo. And there's the eagle. I mean, I'm all about Americana. I'm all about, you know, being a patriot. So this eagle, I mean, it may look masculine to you, but I would wear this all day long. Certainly for me, not as a lariat, but I'm thinking how I can reconstruct it, and I'm thinking I could somehow, you know, we could solder this on a sterling cuff, and I can make it a mega major cuff. I don't know if I could do a pendant yet. I'm going to think about it. But before I yank all that off the back, it's sad. I mean, I should actually list it like on eBay as a lariat and see if I get any action. But I don't even like it as that. I would prefer it, you know, with my version, like an old big, you know, big cuff. I was going to say big ass, but big cuff bracelet. So we'll see what I do with that, because I'll be thinking about it tonight when I sleep. Another fluky thing I found, if I can find where it came off of. I better not show that yet. I don't think I have it. Okay. I was coming across some lucky finds. This is actually sterling. It's been monogrammed. I think it was really cleaned up with like Tarnux, sadly. I mean, I'm not a Tarnux girl, but inside it has a mirror. It's probably a compact. It's been cleaned out. And it had actually 2 mirrors in it, okay, like that. But it makes this thing so heavy. So one popped out. All they did was put it in like that. So I'm probably just going to keep 1 mirror in it, leave it for, you know, pillbox, or, you know, I'm sure that your own makeup could fit in there. But it's adorable. This is the side without the monogram, and I'm thinking about what to do with it exactly. Keep it, burnish it up a little more to give it that older patina that's inside, and sadly not in the front. If the front looked like that, I would have been thrilled, but I think it was $10, so I'm not going to complain about that. Love sterling, obviously. Love, you know, the Navajo styles. This one doesn't have stones. It's just got the beautiful work, the rosettes, the leaves, you know, so typical of that. Don't mind my nails. I burnish things, and I can't get a manicure until next week, until I'm done messing with jewelry, because they'll just be horrid. So excuse that. This one's a teeny weeny. It's got to be like a 6. But it's just so cute. And you got to break up that turquoise. I had on 8 rings today. It was a little embarrassing, but I'm like, wow, this will be nice. I can break up my turquoise. But I didn't. I still wore all turquoise. Okie doke. I'm the lover of lockets. I've explained that before. Found a little sterling sweetie pie locket with some vintage rhinestones. So cute. It's vintage. It's adorable. So I will be making some sort of little sweet necklace for resale with that. Then I found another vintage sterling with mother of pearl. You know, beautiful detail there. Mother of pearl. I actually found the chain, and we swapped it out in the woman's booth. She had bright silver on it, and I'm like, that doesn't go. So we put it together like so. Wow, this is really moving. And it's a sweetie, and it'll be a great gift for the holidays, and that'll be for resale. I found a little sterling. It's little, and I have little wrists. Little sterling, little cuff with sweet little detail, and it's a great stacker. Love it, love it. I'm the queen of collecting rosary beads to make jewelry, so this one sadly will come off and be made into, it's got the great like Sacred Heart connector, so sweet. These are crystal. They're actually have little baby caps on both sides. These are so expensive, and I think I got it for $12, and I will make a beautiful necklace out of that. It'll be stunning, and you can never find these for $12, so it was sort of my lucky day. I found a little Italian Florentine. I think it was probably also a compact, but I'm going to put pills in it as a pill box. It's leather. They're famous for this in Florence. This is an old one. Just got back from Florence a year ago, and they were selling the new ones, and I like the old grungy ones, and I had already had the card case. So I sort of got a matching set. Now, when you scrounge your life away everywhere, you usually do come into a matching something every once in a while. This is a locket, if I can open it. Somebody glued the pictures, so I'm going to have to like gook on that. But sterling locket, it's got a bright patina on it. It's got a little bit of gold tone inside, and I don't like the chain it came on, so this will be swapped out. I mean, even the sterling piece that I have, I would totally, instead of like a Navajo piece or a cross, I would totally put that there. And I probably will. So that's a beauty. It's in gorgeous shape. And usually, you know, I'm adorning and putting Madonnas, but not so much on the more expensive sterling pieces. These, speaking of metals and adornments, I found, I have long nails, they're hard to pick up, but let's see. Okay, so I love it. This one already is missing the bail. It's a gold tone 4-way cross, so, you know, this will be adorned onto something I make. A Virgin Mary Lourdes sterling, very old, miraculous metal. It's nice and dirty. These are all sterling. This one, drop dead gorgeous, rare, 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 gold tone. This one deserves a beautiful chain, something you can wear every day. So it's a sweetie. I don't see pieces like that. This actually has an Art Nouveau look, if you look at it. The detail on the sides. All right, so my box, oh, this was also a purchase that is like the most cutie thing. I like to buy smalls, but it could be, you know, pieces like this. I definitely am obsessed with rosary boxes. I collect these. I always resell them at my shows. They make great stocking stuffers. The dirtier, the gringier, the cuter, the better, in my opinion. So this one is beautiful. It has like shiny brass closure, and it's got like an Aztec-y design. I love Southwest. It's all woven like those really expensive baskets that you can buy, and it's just a little handheld purse. Like, you know, I'll probably carry it. I wish I had a chain. Can't be done, but I would have done that and just worn it as a little crossbody. That would have been cute. Okay, I'm gonna bow out, but you gotta see the treasure that I got on the way out. I had 40 bucks left. It was, this was on it, and it's an old church, and it says Minooka, St. Mary's, Minooka, Illinois. It's a picture of an old church. And then this was hanging on it. Bridal, antique bridal chair from church. 50 bucks. I mean, I wouldn't have hemmed and hawed at $50. And I was looking at it, and I'm obsessed with, I mean, if you ever get a load of this room, you think you were in a church. So she goes, just 40 bucks cash, and you can take the chair. And she goes, and don't forget to smell it, because all the brides that ever sat in it, you can still smell their perfume. So this is it. I'll get up. I can't move the camera around. I'm not good at that yet. Look at this thing. It's all carved wood. It's skinny. It's really a little chair. It's literally like 18-inch on the seat. And the wood finish, it's hard to believe that it's not like recently shabby, but she said it's the original and it's just very old. So that was the find of the day. I'm gonna sit in it. It's, you know, hard wood, so I just had to put like a little cushion on it so I could sit here and do my work and do my videos. So let me know if you watch this video and you have a comment. Let me know how you like my chair, and I'll be back in a couple days. Bye now.